Hello everyone, welcome. It's a new day out on the road, and there's nothing quite like waking up in your own little mobile cabin, parked wherever the mood took you last night. The gentle creak of the frame, the early sunlight filtering through the windows, and that first breath of cool morning air, it's a reminder of why I chose this lifestyle. This isn't just a tricycle. It's my camper, my home, my freedom machine. The RV camper tricycle isn't just a quirky little ride, it's a symbol of minimalist independence. At first glance, it may look like a cross between a bike and a tiny home, but spend a few days living in it and you'll realize it's far more than that. It's a way to slow down, simplify, and reconnect with the basics: shelter, mobility, and nature. People always ask, why a tricycle? Well, there's something incredibly stable and reassuring about three wheels. When you're carrying everything you own and traveling solo, balance matters. And unlike a van or a car, this thing doesn't need gas. Just a few hours of sunlight, some pedaling, and you're good to go. It's quiet, it's clean, and it's totally electric. Let's talk about the setup. The whole structure is lightweight but sturdy. It's framed with aluminum and wood, topped with solar panels that keep the batteries charged throughout the day. The motor helps with hills and longer stretches, while I pedal when I want to stay active or save a bit of juice. The camper shell is fully insulated, with space just big enough to stretch out, cook a meal, store essentials, and get a good night's sleep. It's tight, yes, but intentionally so. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a place. Inside, there's a fold-out bed that turns into a bench, some built-in storage, a tiny kitchenette with a camping stove, and even a little sink with a foot pump for water. I've got a few solar-powered fans for hot nights and battery-powered lights for evenings. When it's time to cook, I can open up the back hatch, slide out the kitchen tray, and prep dinner with the view of wherever I've landed. And then there's the bathroom question. Most people are curious about that. I use a compact composting toilet system, something lightweight and easy to manage. It tucks away neatly when not in use, and I empty it responsibly at campgrounds or designated waste sites. Showering? That's a mix of rivers, lakes, public facilities, and the occasional solar-heated bag shower in a private spot. One of the best things about traveling this way is how approachable it feels. I get curious folks walking up to me all the time, asking questions, taking photos, even offering meals or places to stay. It opens doors in a way that big RVs or stealth vans just can't. People aren't intimidated by a tricycle. They're intrigued. It invites conversation. The pace of travel is also completely different. I'm not zipping past places, I'm rolling through them. Small towns, scenic backroads, coastal routes, mountain passes. I see things I'd miss in a car. I stop more often. I notice more. And the best part? I don't need a parking spot. I don't need hookups. I just need a flat patch of ground and a bit of sunshine. In terms of gear, I keep it minimal. A few changes of clothes, basic tools, some spare parts, first aid, and food for a few days. Most of the cooking is one-pot meals, soups, pastas, grains with veggies. Every few days I restock at local shops, supporting small businesses along the way. I've even bartered fresh herbs I grow in a little window box on the side of the camper. I've learned a lot since hitting the road. The biggest lesson? You don't need much to be content. A cozy shelter, the ability to move, and a connection to the land, that's really all it takes. Of course, there are challenges. Bad weather, rough terrain, days when the battery runs low or something needs fixing. But there's a real satisfaction in solving those problems yourself, with your hands, using only what you've got on board. There's also a beautiful rhythm that emerges when you live this way. Sunrise becomes your alarm. The weather dictates your plans. You plan your days around sunlight, terrain, and curiosity. You're not rushing to get anywhere, you're already where you want to be. When I look back at the decision to build this camper tricycle and hit the road, I honestly can't imagine choosing differently. Sure, it took time, effort, and a bit of trial and error, but what I gained in return is priceless. Mobility without dependence. Shelter without excess. Adventure without pollution. It's funny, people sometimes say, isn't that too small to live in? But the truth is, it's the rest of the world that's oversized. The tricycle camper keeps me grounded. It keeps me intentional. Every item I carry has earned its place. Every day on the road is one I choose consciously. And if you're out there thinking about downsizing, simplifying, or just hitting the road in your own way, I say, start small. Start with what you have. Experiment. You don't need the perfect setup from the start. You just need the willingness to try, and the patience to figure things out as you go. The road will teach you. The ride will humble you. And the people you meet, strangers turned friends, will surprise you. This journey isn't about chasing the perfect destination. It's about learning to appreciate the in-between. The early mornings. The golden hours. The quiet places where you can park your tiny home, make a warm cup of tea, and watch the world go by on three wheels under the open sky.